Okay, hey guys, hope you are doing well. Here's the beginning here. This is your fold chart that we just made here. I did it with every product that you sent us, and they were very simple. The one thing I want you to understand and see here is that every sleeve tucker, right, left, and sleeve tucker, right, left, and sleeve tucker, right in the middle, two, two, and two, they have not moved at all. So you shouldn't have to be touching those. And I got a feeling that's probably happening, and that might be part of the issue. However, I'm not there, so I'm not really sure what's going on, but I just wanted to make this video so you could see that these products are very simple to run. So I'm going to send you another video before this that you all should watch, but the in-feed table you set, then you set your sleeve tuckers and your fold width, and then your second fold timer. And then, with the long sleeves, that's obviously different, but as you see, they don't change either. So you're going to leave the fold width and the speed at the same, and then you're going to run them, and that's kind of what we're going to go over in this video and just show you that these products can be run. So y'all stick with me. Thanks a lot. So this first product, this is just a long sleeve tee. This is the bigger one that you sent though. It's an adult garment. There's another one that you sent that is not an adult. It's either a woman's or it's a youth shirt. And the good news is there really isn't a change to it. It's just the only thing you have to really move is the fold width. We're going to drop it down a little bit, which is on that chart, which I'll show you again. And the timer in the back has to be a little bit different. But other than that, the long sleeve width and speed doesn't change. So moving forward here, we're moving into the hoodies. Okay, this is where I want y'all to really pay attention here. I want to make sure that they're doing this correctly. So as you see on this in-feed table, it's laid all the way out. There's nothing hanging off the edge. If there's a little bit hanging off, okay, I'm fine. But this is how every hoodie should be ran. I don't care if it's a baby hoodie or a monster one. It all has to be run that. So on the in-feed table, obviously, there's going to be an X, so you're not using that. Now, I'm demonstrating here again that the sleeve tuckers haven't moved, so you don't have to touch them. And your second fold timer, you have to turn that to 9. So I'm about to walk back here and do that. I'm doing this by myself, guys, so excuse the movement and the focus. It's kind of hard. So I obviously have already moved it. So I moved that to 9. Okay, and then your sleeve width, your long sleeve width, and your speed, which I'm about to go over here, it looks like, A and 60, which we've already done. And that's in that first video that I'll show you. But that's the fold width that you can adjust in the front here. Your speed's on the knob there, as you know. You got your on-off and everything like that. But here's me about to load a hoodie. And the one thing that I want you to understand, I would never tuck the hoodie underneath the product. The only reason you have to do that is if you have an auto bagger, and you do not. So you should not do that. You already have a second operator, so they can do this. They're going to pull it out. You can either tuck it in and then bag it real fast, which is fine. Or my favorite here, which I'm about to show you. I'm about to turn it. I should. Yep. And then tuck it in the back. That's the fastest way to do it. Tuck it in the back, throw it in the bag. So you should be cutting down on people there. They shouldn't be doing a bunch of stuff unless something isn't set correctly, which I want to figure out. And we are going to be out there in a month, guys, so we're obviously going to come by. So here's the bigger one, which is no issue. It's the same thing. Just let it lay all the way out. Same settings. You don't have to change anything. I literally did not change a thing on this. And then, it's going to come out here. And here we go. And then, your operator's either going to tuck it in the back, like so, which I like to do. It's a little bit easier, a little bit faster. Or they can, if your customer is, being nitpicky, fine, which we get a lot of, not a big deal. Just tuck it in all the way and then bag it. There's your hoodies. So I think we're not gonna have an issue with that kind of stuff, guys. So thanks again for watching. Okay, just to finish up, guys, this is your chart again. This is very, very important that you do not lose this chart. Print out 100 copies for all I care, but just make sure that I would laminate it, laminate 5 of them, and then put them on the folding machine. Now, y'all are a very large company. You're going to have different stuff. I realize that, but for the majority I see that you run, it's, a lot of cotton and stuff like that. So this chart right here should be something that they should go off day in and day out a lot of the time. And again, as you see, the sleeve tuckers have not moved. The only thing you're doing is changing the way you put it on the in feed table. As you see, t-shirts is 11. Long sleeve tees I like to move back a little bit, so I moved it to 12. No big deal. It takes about a second to do so. So you have that how you load it. Hoodies and fleece, obviously you're not using any of that. Sleeve tuckers are the same. Your fold width, you're gonna have to change that obviously only on one thing, which is your long sleeve use stuff. When it gets smaller, you have to move it down. But other than that, it's the same. Then your in-feed timer at the back will change a lot because of how you're loading on the in-feed table. It's all works in conjunction. So really, your fold width and your timer, that's the majority of what you're really thinking about here. And your long sleeve width and speed are the same for everything that you sent. So guys, just please call us if you have any questions, and we should be out there in about. I know I will be out there in about a month, so I definitely will stop by. And other than that, we'll figure it out and go from there. Thanks a lot.